Welcome to the Muerte Minute. It is a special Muerte Minute. We are sponsored by Goldfish Baked Snack Crackers. This is cheddar flavored. They come in a couple of different kinds of flavors, but this week it's cheddar. For $2.49, you can get yourself a nice bag of Goldfish crackers. Now, on to business. It's been a while since I had the Muerte Minute, the Muerte 10 minutes, the Muerte 20 minutes. I know, I get it. Anyway, today it's a special day because we have a guest on the Muerte Minute. The first ever Muerte Minute guest, your XPW World Champion, Chris Conant. Chris?
You're not missing Jay Leno, right?
Yeah, that's
Jimmy
fine.
Kimball called me after I won this title.
Yeah, he called me too.
Tony
The money's
O'Brien
not
called
great.
me after I won this title.
The money's not that great. They called me too, but it's okay. This is more important. As world champion,
Do you have a plaque for me? Like, my title should be hanging somewhere.
I got something to hang you with.
All right. I think this is okay.
You know, just first things first. Welcome to the Muerte Minute,
Sure.
and let's get this out of the way. I don't like you very much.
Okay.
You know, we have a history. I don't forget shit, and
Your
that's
props.
exactly how I feel about you as a champion right now. So, now that that's out of the way, remember, last time I saw you, we were in a ring at the same time together. I took out your whole squad, and it took your whole squad to take me out. So right now it's me and you. So let's not try anything.
Well, there's a reason that you're on the desk and not in the ring.
Yeah, yeah, I get it.
There's a reason I'm champ and you're not.
There's also a reason.
There's a reason that I'm the man and the Legion's still on top and you're not.
That's fine.
Facts have been proven over and over again.
That's fine.
You mess with the Legion, you get beat.
Look at the numbers, and it's all me, baby. It's all me. I'm a different man. It's all business now.
I get it. You got me here. I'm missing Leno, I'm missing Conan O'Brien.
Yeah,
They want to
yeah.
fly me out to Vegas for the
They don't
weekend.
pay very well.
You know, I could have been staying at, the Bellagio, whatever
Yeah, well,
it's called.
As champion, it is the first time, you're the first person ever, other than me, to visit XPW headquarters. Did you have trouble finding a place?
No, it was pretty simple using my GPS maps.
Yeah, okay. At least you're smart enough to use maps. Anyway, let's get on to a few questions, shall we?
Let's go.
Now, ever since you have won the Money in the Bank, which I want to change that name eventually, but we'll get to that in the next season. But ever since you won, there was always speculations that you would probably use it against your opponent, your teammate, Chris Sniper. I thought you would. I mean, you guys are that fucking cynical and kind of shitty people that I would assume you turn on each other eventually. But was it always your plan to wait for Sniper to lose because eventually he would lose and then cash it in on whoever he beat down?
Here's the thing about Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is a very strategic tool to use. It's all about timing. It's all about technique, and it's all about the way you use it. Chris Conant, I represent power and strength. Now I represent smartness, skills, power, agility. The whole 9 yards. I'm a total package champion. That's why I am your XPW World Heavyweight Champion.
I get it. You know, it's usually everybody's plan to cash in at the most opportune moment, wait to the current, whoever holding the belt was beat down and tired, and then cash it in. I have nothing against it. I would do the same thing.
To answer your question, frankly, I cashed it in on a guy who just became XPW World Champion.
Yeah. And not only did you win the belt, you also crushed his dreams. But it was Ray Lewis, so I'm not that mad.
Well, I am. I'm mad that I didn't get a chance to send him to the pre-show, but I sent him to the door instead.
I mean, I'm not that mad about it. I wish somebody else would have beat him, but it is what it is. Eventually, you'll lose your belt, and I'll be happy again. Anyway, on to the next question. Let's talk about Ray Flipper Flopper Lewis here. You know,
Let's talk about him because, quite frankly, not only did I save your company, I saved everybody watching. I saved your precious little XPW. Ray Lewis was going to leave with your title. He was going to hit the highway. He was going to hit the road. He was going to go somewhere. I don't know what he was going to do. But Ray Lewis left you guys high and dry. He destroyed the arena. He cried like a little baby. And guess what, Joey Muerte? You should be shaking my hand and thanking me right now that I am your XPW World Heavyweight Champion.
these are facts, and I won't deny it, but
I did the right thing here. But I deserve better credit than what you give me and my Legion friends.
you're all still pieces of shit in my head. But let's talk about Ray Lewis for a second. I do have a question about Ray Lewis. You and Ray Lewis started XPW last season as a tag team. You guys were close with the former general manager. You guys kind of did run the show back then.
We did.
And then you guys did have a falling out, and then you guys ended up in a heated feud. Ray Lewis was actually my tag team partner to fight you guys. And now here we are, a year later, and you guys are still going at it. I want to know, what is in your head when you see Ray Lewis? When you see the guy that you considered a good friend of yours, and now he's on the opposite side of the ring. Even though he's a shade of gray, he's not really XBW. He's not really bad. He's that shade of gray. But what is your feelings towards Ray Lewis right now?
I'll tell you my feelings about Ray Lewis right now. Ray Lewis has always been jealous of Chris Conant. Ever since day one, back in 2009, where you guys were running your luscious XPW, I was in a company called UCW. And guess what? I was the world heavyweight champion. Not only was I the world heavyweight champion, I was the face of the company. You know what Ray Lewis was? You guys probably don't remember. But Ray Lewis was on the pre-show. And we speed up. Let's speed up. Let's speed up to 2015, 2016. Where we're doing the off-the-air podcast. Me and my co-host. And we bring a chick on that was back in UCW, was just a fan of UCW. Didn't even know who Chris Conant was till she seen the Gold Baby. And guess what? She came there that night with Ray Lewis. And guess what? She left with the world heavyweight champion. And you know why? Because he was nothing but a glorified jobber. And he belonged on the pre-show. He belonged on the pre-show, ladies and gentlemen. What brings me up to 2017, we start up. The general manager, which name I won't say at the time, he asked me, get a third person. Get somebody in there. Get somebody who you think that you can bring up. And that person was you, Ray Lewis. And I hope you're looking at me. I hope you're looking at me clear from wherever you're looking at. Ray Lewis, you were always the pre-show. You're always known as a glorified jobber. And not only did I send your ass back down there after I left your group last season, but even worse this season, I sent your ass packing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pre-show for XBW Lethal Lottery. And now making his way to the ring, Ray Lewis.
I'm Jerry Springwell, 5 of my co-hosts.
Bobby Figgins. And Mitch Buford. Jerry, who do you have winning this match right now?
I got Ray Lewis, man. I mean, he fell off. I feel like he's coming back.
Really? I have Crow winning this.
Whew, the drama. I fucking love it.
World heavyweight champion doesn't have an opponent.
Well, there was some footage I did see that happened in another company where our champion decided to breach his contract and slide on over to North Philly. And, I like these guys, but I never gave permission for my champion to go and compete in a battle royal where he met up with Ray Lewis again. You want to roll the footage?
No.
You want to roll the footage? We can roll the footage.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
No! Oh no!
Conant! XBW's Chris Conant is here! He's here! Chris Conant is here! My pick to win jackpot! And the badass is here! Before. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ray freaking Lewis from XBW!
Oh my God!
How about that? So,
See, what a fighting champion does, a fighting champion goes everywhere, every organization, proves that he's the best. That's what a fighting champion does, representing these 3 letters right here, XBW. Proven time in, time out, that I am the best everywhere I've ever been to.
well, this is 2018 and the territories don't exist anymore because it's the internet. But here's what I'll do. I fucking hate the fact that I want to do this because it makes the most sense. Ray Lewis's participation in XPW is still in the air.
Ray Lewis is gone. What does Ray Lewis do or did to deserve a title shot versus me? He's gone. He's not even under contract. You're really going to risk that?
Ray Lewis is still a former champion.
Okay.
He did win the title.
He's not on the roster, though. He's a free
Entitled
agent.
to a rematch according to contract, even though it's in the contract. He is entitled to a rematch. So, what I want to do at Going Viral is play a little game where I'm booking it right here, right now at Going Viral. I want Ray Lewis to step the fuck up and stop bitching and take another opportunity I'm going to give you and wrestle Chris Conant for the XPW Championship under a special stipulation. There will be a special guest referee, someone who hates you both, so he will be very partial. He won't pick sides because he doesn't want either one of you to win, but it makes the most sense. It's best for business. So the special guest referee will be the same person who fucked over Chris Sniper once, me.
And you call this opportunity?
This is an opportunity. This is what's best for business. I'm thinking about numbers right now. And I think the numbers say that Ray Flipper Flopper Lewis needs to come back to XPW, hang up his whatever, just give it up your act and come back and try to earn what's yours. Because you did win. You know, it is what it is. And if you try to run out with my belt and jump ship to another company, I will drop toe hold you on the way out and make sure Jeff A. Steele sits on your fucking face.
This is over. I have to meet my girlfriend for a martini. And plus, my flight's going to leave in a little bit.
Yo, your flight. Where the fuck you going?
I'm the XBW World Champion, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Top class service. In and
Okay.
out. Legion style, baby.
I sign your paychecks. You can't afford to fly first class here. Come
Oh,
on.
listen, man. Only fly first class with the Legion, baby.
All right. I signed Legion's paychecks too, and they can, if they're giving you money, maybe you can afford a ticket.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. Whether this is the Muerte Minute, or this is an interview with Conant, or this turns into the Muerte 10 minutes, but Ray Lewis, you're going to
Give
have
me an
a
hour.
few minutes. You're just going to have just a few minutes, because come Going Viral, not only will I send you back to the pre-show, not only will I send your ass packing back out the door, but I'll make sure your ass never competes again. Why? Because I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. Your XPW World Heavyweight Champion. Let me clutch my flight.